Second tool is statutory liquidity ratio. Now here also we are going to bifurcate or dissect the term. Statutory means by law. By law it is being determined. Yeah, yes, CRR is also determined, but they have not named that. Liquidity means in liquid funds or form. Ratio is again percentage. Basically, SLR is an amount that a percentage of amount that banks need to keep in liquid form under the law, and it is compulsory for them. A percentage of amount that banks need to keep in liquid form in as per a law. What is that law? Banking Regulation Act 1949. Comes the question, where will they keep it? To the RBI like the CRR? No. These funds should be kept with other banks. So SBI will keep it. SBI will keep their funds with, let's say, Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda will keep funds with ICICI. ICICI will keep a fund with HDFC or with each other, right? So percentage of the money, percentage of what? Percentage of NDTL. Again that 100 rupee example. So a percentage of NDTL will be kept by one bank in the other bank in form of liquid. Previously it was just cash. Previously it was just cash. Now, and cash is the best liquid, right? Liquid basically means that can be easily transacted. Okay, if you don't know what liquid means, don't think that it's a science. Liquid here means easily transacted, right? A property is less liquid, cash is more liquid. I keep the cash, I pay someone, he'll take that. But converting your property to a liquid or cash will take time. Okay, it's not like you have a 100 acres of property and go to the market and say I want to sell it, and within 5 minutes somebody is there to buy that. Property selling takes time. Gold takes time, right? Right valuation although. So cash is the best liquid. Now, what are liquid funds or liquid form over here? The liquid fund or liquid forms over here are, of course, cash, the money they have invested in government securities that we have already discussed in the previous class, what government securities are. So we have already discussed that GSEC, right? Cash, GSEC, and other liquid assets means that they can have state development loans, right? They might have invested in the government. They might have invested in the government loans, which are also a kind of securities in this case, right? So there are multiple things that they might have. They might also have gold. Yes. So SBI can keep its gold with ICICI in order to meet this percentage. Now presently, what is this percentage? This percentage is 18%. So let's understand this further, break it down. NDTL is 100, right? SLR is 18. Okay. Now we'll take the example of SBI fulfilling its SLR with ICICI. Target is 18 rupee, right? So SBI has to maintain 18 rupee out of its 100 rupee to ICICI or multiple banks. Don't think that it is going to be single bank. It can be multiple banks. Now I am the SBI manager and I will decide this in multiple format. Okay, let's say 5 rupee in cash, 15 rupee, 12 rupee in GSAC. By the way, government security is the largest proportion of SLR, right? 0 in terms of loans, state development loans, and 1 rupee in terms of gold. Clear, right? 17 and 1 18, and I can distribute this among different banks, and this is how SLR is being decided. Clear? Now this is SLR. Now who can avail SLR? Apart from all the banks who can avail CRR, SLR is also open to NBFC, non-banking finance companies, which was not in the case of CRR. Over there it was restricted. They can also take it, but there is a difference. It should be deposit taking. If NBFC is deposit taking, then only SLR is applicable to them. If they are not deposit taking, SLR does not applicable to them. NBFCs, in the coming classes we'll be discussing about what NBFCs are. There are multiple types of NBFCs, and I will give you more than 10 different forms of NBFCs and their working process. So it is open to that. Another question. Sir, is interest rate provided to do that? Yes, you can earn interest rate. A bank putting its government securities to the other bank can earn interest on that. Yes, it is possible. I mean, obviously you are not going to earn interest in cash. Most in the rare cases it happens, but overall it takes place. So interest is earned into that. Is there any penalty for this? Yes, again the same penalty is there. Okay, 3% above that. And most of all, there is a highest limit of SLR. Highest limit. It cannot be more than 40%. In CRR, there was no highest limit. In this, we have highest limit. SLR cannot be more than 40%. So keep these things in mind.